Oh, didn't see you there. Oh, have you been in the market for some nice pajamas that you can also wear during the day? Then head on over to represent.com/CaptainSparklez to get yourself some Kane merch. Get some hats, some shirts suitable for all times a day. Hit it up. Link in the description.
Alrighty, welcome to a new-ish Minecraft snapshot. Yeah, whatever, it's been on a few days. You've all been playing Subnautica anyway, though, so it's whatever. So you want to know more about this guy and the llamas, huh? It's cool, we'll get to it in just a moment. In the meantime, it's been some rebalancing to the composter. It's a step in the right direction, at least from my comments last time. So now seeds, at least, they have a 30% chance of allowing the composter to go up a level, which is better than last time. At least you're very, very unlikely to spend a stack or more on getting a piece of bone meal. I also didn't realize, though, that kelp is possible. It's also a 30% chance to fill a level. But, I mean, the beauty of kelp is you can find an ocean, you can just pop a whole bunch of kelp by hitting the bottom of the vine. And so it seems like kind of a decent way to fill up the composter. Another thing to note is that both red and brown mushrooms are like 85% chance to fill up a level. So they're a pretty good use if you can find like a dark oak forest and just get a bunch of mushrooms there. So yeah, it's not bad. Just a couple of other options for you with the composter. Seems like some improvements. Thought I'd mention it regardless. Now on top of the composter, we finally have a name for the Illager beast. I thought that was actually going to be the final name, but it seems like there were some community suggestions and they've gone with not the Killager. That was a funny one that I saw in a Reddit comment just a few minutes ago. But they went with a Ravager, which I think is also a pretty great name. I mean, that's a pretty intimidating, dominating sound of name. So we got the Ravager, no longer the Illager beast. I mean, beast is good too, but I could dig it. No, that's a solid choice of name, other than the Killager. All right, so we've got the Wandering Traitor, is what this dude is called. Probably the biggest new addition to the snapshot. Also, he's got some Wandering Traitor llamas. So you'll spawn, like this dude, alongside a couple of llamas randomly in the world. And he'll exist for 40 minutes. There can only be one at a time. And I guess that's because you can potentially have some like pretty overpowered good trades. This dude specifically doesn't seem to have any of those. I mean, I can get a pumpkin seeds, purple dye. The prices are at least kind of reasonable, just like 1 emerald for each of these. But, you know, it'd be cool to see some mending or frostwalker or silk touch for some really low prices. I'd be down with that. Now, surprisingly, they don't actually spawn naturally in this beautiful tent here. I actually constructed this myself. I know how beautiful it is. You must have thought, oh, Mojang must have designed this as a thing that'll spawn in when you find... No, I made this myself. I thought it was a pretty brilliant piece of architecture, and I'm sure you all agree tremendously. Now, you might be thinking, okay, if this dude spawns naturally out in the wilderness, isn't he going to be potentially a victim to, like, zombies and illagers and pillagers? Mostly pillagers, not illagers, because he's not going to be the mansion. So the thing... Just my luck. It's actually raining outside right now, so, of course, it would reflect reality, wouldn't it? So, the llamas are actually kind of cool, right? So if we grab a pillager and we grab the llamas, here, we'll spawn a couple of these dudes out here. Look at their fancy garb up close. And if we spawn a pillager, check it. The llamas will actually spit on the pillager and attack it and try to defend our boy over there. They don't seem to be doing a super great job at it, I'm gonna be honest. They're kind of just watching. But there you go. You guys will do better if you do more spit. Come on. Okay, you're doing really minimal damage. You're really gonna need to deal more damage if you want to save your boy over there. Like it's okay. He keeps getting hit. Hide behind your llamas, okay? Man, your attacks are really bad against this ranged crossbow. Like you're having problems here. The thunder is outside. If my power goes out right now, that's what happens. Okay. Wow, this is a really. I'm starting to have a little bit of doubt, there we go, as to whether or not the llamas are going to be super effective at defending against a pillager raid party. I don't know about that one. I think you guys are going to need to, level up your damage a bit if you want to have any real impact on saving your boy over there. That was ooh. All right. Well, fingers crossed you'll do better when it's the real thing and a real raid party comes along. Anyway, so depending upon random number generators, you can end up with different trades on different ones of these dudes. So this one gives you a slime ball for 4 emeralds. That could actually be useful if you can't find a slime chunk. Lily of the Valley, green dye, kelp for 3 emeralds seems like a pretty big waste. That would be like, hey, you can fill up a composter for a solid like stack of emeralds. I love paying a stack of emeralds for bone meal. Some yellow dye. It seems like they usually have like a flower, some dye, a block of some sort. You're also potentially wondering, hey, if you do a trade with them, do they add any extra trades? And the answer is it doesn't look like it unless I've just been having terrible luck. But if I do a couple of these here, not unlocking anymore. It seems to be pretty much fixed in place. So what you see is what you get. They also have a slightly different voice than the standard villagers. So you can kind of tell from afar, oh, this is a wandering trader. Pretty fancy. Huh? Yeah, for sure, dude. No, I get you. You want some more trades, dude? I mean, you've got decent deals. The 1 emerald price isn't bad. I just wish that you would have, more trades. That'd be cool. And then let's see what you have. You have black dye, you got a pumpkin, a poppy, blue orchid. They really seem to like to sell flowers. I'd almost reconsider just calling them the flower merchant. And you could add them to every village. Oh, these are the dudes that just like to sell flowers. I mean, at least you can get a bit of coral in there. It's cool. And some ice. And but they all do seem to follow the theme of being a little agricultural. And I have gone and spawned them in different biomes. It doesn't look like their trades are biome dependent. But that's that. Wandering traders, their llamas, the Ravager, and tweaks to the composter block. So we'll leave it off there. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Check the playlist if you want to catch up on any previous updates to the game. Subscribe if you're not already. And as per the intro, it is the last day to grab your Kane merch. Represent.com/CaptainSparklez if you want to pick that up before it's gone forever. I'll see you next time.